Hi everybody, welcome to an amazing place. We are in just a dream because tonight we are in Finchale Abbey on the outskirts of Durham. Brasside, there's a prison just up the road, and this is just an absolutely fascinating place with a great history that I will be telling you about. My name is Alan Robson. We have with us behind the camera Hollywood McShane, and Kenny is lurking somewhere, getting a feel of this place where in every corner there just seems to be an amazing backdrop and a place that over the years people have not been using this since King Henry VIII's dissolution of the monasteries, for heaven's sake. But this is a dream come true to come to a place like this. I've got a couple of amazing stories involving hauntings here and hauntings across the river in a place called Cockin Wood. And there's a very rude story about that we'll share with you later. But here, in all directions, we've just got amazing things. Now, I think the first thing we should do is take a tour of it and try and be as silent as we can to see if we can pick things up. We will also, of course, be looking for anything, and if you see and capture anything on the cameras, just you make sure that you share them with us, send them to us. I'm going to rig this up so that we've got a little bit of sound.
They're watching you through the infrared camera as well, so they'll see everything in the dark.
Right, oh brilliant.
That's why I didn't put the light on.
Right, no, that's tremendous.
It's all lit up anyway.
Let's get cracking then. See what we get. Now this was, of course, a prioryate. It's been here since the late 1000s. You know, we're talking around the time William the Conqueror was conquering. And we're told the Prior's Chapel above, you can see the marks where the fireplace used to be too. There's a caravan park behind us, so you may hear some ambient noise that we're not looking for, but we may get it anyway. And when you step out and you move around here, you get a flavour of what it was really like, with the river at the bottom. And this was a playground, essentially, for monks. It was a retreat. They called it a religious retreat. And what a pleasure it would have been for the monks back in the day. Let's see if we get anything. Look at these buildings, beautiful. Talk to me. If there's anything, if there's anything here, you talk to me. I'm seeing movement over the road. Below the tree. Is it you I've just spotted? I've just seen something. Oh, and an F word. That's not pleasant. Tony, I've already seen something. It's absolutely beneath that tree there. There's darkness that's moving, and also there's a heron watching us from the river, but that's from one of our wildlife specialists that we're not doing anymore. Below that tree, if anybody sees anything, it might actually benefit you, Tony, to get your gadget out that does SMS under that tree.
SLS.
SLS, whatever it is. Get it out. Oh, ducks flying. That was the first time at the very beginning that I've ever seen. It was just a hint of movement that I didn't expect. Exactly where you didn't expect it to be. Because you would think if there's anything here, it would be inside. It would be inside.
Got something under this tree.
Let's find out. Stepping into the friar's study. Yeah. What did you do? Yeah. What did you do? Just heard a noise in the corner there. Yeah, notice I have a snake. There, as I stood, I'm walking to the other window now. But it was almost like somebody was in the other corner making. So this is, that's my feet. But in the opposite corner, just over there, I've heard a little bit of noise here, Tony. Just a little bit. Tony's coming in, so you can hear his footsteps probably too. It was just over there. Almost like it was trying to get around the corner. In every direction, a place where monks and priors used to live. And the prior back in the day used to be the equivalent of the bishop, like the Bishop of Durham, it would be the prior of Durham. And there's so many amazing stories, and a couple of very sexy ones. This is also the burial place of somebody who in medieval times became a saint, a guy called Godric. And Godric was a hermit who had very strange habits. If you read his story, you'll find it really quite amazing. Oh wow. Got to come through here, Tony. We're going to have to do this with the SLS. This is in all directions. This is incredible.
There's loads outside, under the big tree, not the little tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. The story of Godric. He was a hermit, and this was his land. He decided to come here where the priory was, and he lived across the river in what was later to be known as Cockin Wood.
There's a bit on that stone.
Let's check it. Just that's the centre. Oh, why would it be there, do you think?
What was it used for, do you think?
I think it was.
It looks like something lying down the base.
Yeah, I don't think it was used as an altarpiece. I think it was probably a support to the room above.
Mm.
But who knows what's happened in a place like this? We're not talking like a blood-soaked property, or are we? Godric, as I say, was a hermit, and he lived across the river in a put-me-up shelter, and he chose to sleep on stones. He had a rock as a pillar, as a pillow, should I say, because he wanted to prove to God that he was worthy, and he was going to suffer to prove his obedience and love for Christ. The things that he did, apparently, he would wait till the River Wear, which is just down there. The River Wear was frozen, and then he'd go into the river, break the ice, get on his hands and knees and pray in the ice. Now, not surprisingly, throughout his entire life, he was always ill. He was always poorly. However, he also wore chain mail with fish hooks to cut himself.
Stuff going off here.
We're scoring, are we? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Two areas too. That's tremendous.
It's like they're moving and jumping into each other.
Yeah. There was so much happened here.
Just that area as well, it's strange.
It is.
And the rock.
Quite
Like
something.
there's something around the rock. Definitely.
Let's head through. Let's cover as much of it as we can. We haven't even done a quarter of the abbey yet, the priory.
We're heading this way,
Okay.
unless it's a dead end.
Well, that's fine.
There's a path there. Well, there's obviously. Does it lead anywhere?
Let's try up here first. No, so this Godric character, as I say, he was just a hermit, and he used to beat himself with a chain with hooks on it.
Oh no,
This just heads off in every direction.
I think it's a lock here. I
That's
think
all right. No, but we can see
It's
through.
a dead end.
No, you still see it. No, that's amazing. Have you seen or heard anything, Kenny?
5 times the balls went off.
The balls have gone
In
off
a row.
5 times.
Wow.
Unbelievable. As soon as I put it, I left it walking away, it just went off. I was talking about what I used to do when I come here, and it just went off and off and off. And then since then, not a thing. But 5 times in a row, I stood back and waited about 2 minutes and went off again. Couple of minutes, off again.
Brilliant.
So I've got it all on the camera.
We've caught
This
stuff on
camera
the.
is on, isn't it, Tony?
It is.
Oh yeah, it's on.
God.
It's definitely on.
We've had the SLS showing all kinds of things.
Oh, and yeah.
We haven't been down there though.
We haven't. Let's do it.
You need to go in there. There's something you can feel it in there. You can actually feel it in there.
That's
You just
huge.
got to watch our steps.
Definitely what to do.
In that
You-
place, if you go down there,
Uh-huh.
turn left, and then into the dark, cavernous place where I was.
Yeah.
I was standing there, and there was something just around the corner where there's a window, and there was the sound of as if
Like
there was somebody else
footprints.
walking. If you keep your feet
There's noises in there.
still,
There's noise. When I went in there, there's like something like even I felt like a whoosh past this.
brilliant.
Honestly, you'll get stuff in there.
Give everybody a chance to
Yeah.
hear as well.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ken. Oh dear. Just got to be a bit careful. So I was telling you about Godric and beating himself, hurting himself on purpose, flicking himself, making himself bleed. He had some peculiar habits. Now, the Christians loved him, the monks loved him, took him under their wing. He had in his hovel, essentially, he had a crucifix and a few religious artifacts. And he was totally religious and totally sold to the story of Christianity. And it didn't do him a whole heap of good, frankly, because he got robbed on a few occasions by the Scots marauding down here and attacking the priory and stealing whatever they could. They stole from him and his hovel. Also, there was a massive flood when the River Wear overwhelmed its banks, and he was caught in that, and he was ill for his entire life. And after he died, because of his loyalty to Christianity, he was a saint in medieval times. And Godric was found, his grave was found in this building, which is just mind-blowing. The ground of a saint. The sexy story, and it's an amazing legend, we're going to have a look at a little bit later on. But for the time being, let's get in every nook and cranny that we can here.
I'll do the SLS here as well.
See again?
I'll do the SLS here.
Give
as well.
over. It's
No,
everywhere.
no, I'll do the SLS here.
Right, no, do it.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, you got something flashing over the top. Oh,
Yeah.
once again, it's in all directions. What the hell? It almost
Wow.
looks like somebody hanging,
I
doesn't
know,
it?
it is. I think they would have hung people in doorways here.
Who knows?
Looks like.
Well, I mean, this is a priory, so it's a place of faith, really. And there's no major story. I know the Scots came down and attacked it, so there's the potential for it. But this was designed as a religious retreat, really, so that the wealthy priests had a place to leave the work behind and come over here and pray and have a gentle time out in the countryside. And the story that I've heard about a prior here called Thomas Amer, I'll tell you a little bit later. But let's see what we can get. In the meantime, let me try something else here. See if we can get any. See if we can get any sound. And pick up any voices with a spirit box. Let's try that. Is there anyone here? Anyone here at all? Yes. There is though.
There's plenty on the SLS.
Plenty on SLR.
Yeah, all over the place.
Good gracious. Let's see it.
Just popping up everywhere. There's something over there in the window.
In the window.
Yeah, it popped up, but it's gone now.
Let's walk it. Got a lot of places to see. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You must have heard
I heard
that.
something. I don't know what it was.
It was a cry. It came kind of over there. Bat. I like it when there's bats about. Oh, there's another one. If there's anyone here, talk to me. What's your name? Were you a monk here? Were you a prior? What were you? Where were you? I want to hear from you. If you wish to talk to me.
Oh, I just saw the ball go off. The ball was going off. The ball was going off. Oh, I don't think I caught it on camera. Touch the balls. Is anybody there?
Every direction.
Touch the balls. Let us know you're here. You're there. Let us know you're there. Touch the balls. Make them light up again. You've just done it.
Yeah, in the middle. In fact, I'm going to do it. I'm going to walk in their footsteps. And this, when it had a roof on it, would have been the most magnificent building. And this, if ever you get a chance to come to Finchale, you really have to, because this is dynamic as hell. Beautiful example from the late 10th. Oh, what's that? At the corner of my eye, this is an upstairs window that you can't get up to. Just caught. It was one of those things you catch out the corner of your eye. If you come here, keep your eyes open.
1, 2. Just checking the mics.
Was that you? I've just got a glimpse of someone. Was it you? And here. Oh! I hope you picked that up. Just heard a noise like stone falling. And up this way. What the hell was that? Small rooms. I don't know how many people.
Oh, there's the ball going off. There it is. It's going off.
What are you catching, Tony?
The ball went off.
Hang on, I'm coming. Ass. I didn't need the SLS, I've just seen something up in a window.
The ball went off twice. I caught it once on the camera. I've been waiting here.
Alright. Come on. If there's anybody there, move that ball, let us see it, light it up. If you can. We saw something at the base. If that was you, reach up, move it. Show us. Show us. When you do eventually move from here, the upper window's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're up there.
Yeah.
Check
Oh,
it
there
out.
it's off again.
Oh! Wow! And it's completely sheltered.
There's no one in there. There's no wind in there.
Was that you? And there's one on there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the back one that's lit up 3 times now I've seen.
Come on then.
Caught it twice on the camera.
Speak to me. Is there anybody there? Talk to us. We would love to hear from you. Let us hear you. We'd love to talk to you. What was that? What was that? Come on. Let me hear you. Oh. Right, I'm heading towards where those windows are again. Oh. More bats. Some of the rooms you can get in and some of them you can't. Is there anyone in this area? Obviously there is. Well, talk to me. What did you do here? Was this a part of the priory you used?
There's someone in here. Something in here. Do you want to light the balls again for her? We've seen it twice, we know you're here. There we are. Thank you.
As soon as I come down there. That just went
It's just gone off again. I've just said, show you're here, and it went off.
Stuff in there.
Was that just there though?
Yeah, just
Nothing
there.
else before that?
Oh no, 3. It's the 4th time now.
Ah,
But I've just said, show if you're still here, light the ball, and it did.
there's some kind of connection.
There's something in here.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I first came in here.
It just, as soon as I asked
You just asked it. There's
it,
something
and it went off.
You can feel it 100%.
So whatever this
Very
big
ring.
room
It
was.
went off. I put her there, it's like every few minutes and I just stopped. It never went off again.
Well, that's the fourth time I've caught it now. And there's no wind in here either.
There's no window, that's protected everywhere. Yeah. But it was really weird because this one kept on going off all the time.
Uh-huh.
And so I took the other ball and put that there. I have to keep on going off as well now.
Amazing.
It just went off again when I was
found,
when I was close to it.
I've found an underground. I don't know what it was used for. It feels dark
Right.
and unpleasant, and it's underground,
Could be a dungeon.
or maybe a place where you put tombs.
Right.
But
Right.
as soon as I went in there, it's the first time for a long time, all of my alarms went off.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please,
I'm going up there.
come, both of you. I think we should all do this together.
Bring the ball.
Well, there's something in here, so I have to come back here.
No,
Otherwise,
we'll have to. Take the ball from the middle.
Right.
Whatever's in here seems to want to play with the other one, which you've got to remember will be at the floor level of the upstairs.
Right.
Do you understand that? Because this is the floor here.
Right.
But you must come this way. Come through and up. Yeah, you can come up this way.
There's definitely something in there.
It's down there, and it's amazing. And watch out for these upstairs windows I warned you about before. Incredible. I've got a full team. This is amazing. That's a duck. Check this out. Check this.
oh, what's that?
I think it's a vehicle.
Oh God!
Ow, ow, ow. Ho, 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 ho. Can you hear more than one? Boys, I don't even know how far it goes and I can't see.
I can see on the screen it's
How much further have I got to go? It's trying to tell me. It's almost sounded like an organ, didn't it? Trying to use the little bit of light that I've got to light this place up. It's incredible. Talk to me. If this was your home, talk to me. I'm going to find a seat. What was down here? Was this a tomb? What was it here? Talk to me. Talk to me. Ooh.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
What the hell was that?
That was deadly, wasn't it?
Oh, hang on. No, that could have been me. I've just seen a brick on the floor. Yeah, there's a brick here. That's me. That could have been me. Come on, talk to me if there's anybody there. Love to hear you. Are you male or female? Oh.
we probably should have brought the torches. It's pitch black.
If you can make any of this out at home, send it in and put your own words to it. The hell?
Take care of this.
Why don't you put the ball down, Kenny?
Yeah,
Stick it down here and we'll see.
Let's
See if it does anything.
see. What do you do there?
Just it's hard to make out
It is.
the words because of the echo that's in here. Headache.
Yeah.
What is it you're trying to say to me? What are you talking about? Can you understand me? If there's anything in here, let it be known. Let us see you. Let's hear you. Move something. Move those. Make the ball light up. Talk to me, please. What was that?
That was water. That was water runners, I think.
No, the sound that came through the microphone.
Did you hear the sound as well?
Yeah, the sound's what freaked me out.
Oh my God.
Come here though, Tony, with any kind of light, because I don't see any liquid here.
There's water. Feel it? Do you feel it? Yeah, there. Just there.
Yeah, it's wet. What? How wet? I mean, that's got to be 10, 20 feet thick.
Honestly and truly, it's just dropped on
Look
his
up
head.
there, Tony, there's no water. His head's wet.
It's just dripped on us.
It's dry, Ken.
Honestly and truly, that just dripped on me
Oh.
there. There's got to be water there, man. That's going to freak me out otherwise.
There's no,
It's just dripped on us.
it's dry as a bone.
What the hell?
Ow.
Honestly,
The hell was that?
100%.
Do you know when somebody, you remember in the school playground when somebody comes behind you and goes,
Who's that?
does that
Oh,
thing?
Yeah.
I know I've got a dodgy knee, but I didn't.
100%. That was like water dripping on my head.
Oh, that's what the thing is.
I thought, is there a bird there? Why did it do that?
I thought,
then? What is
had I
it?
not felt your head, I would have said that was like maybe it's a stone dropping or something.
Nah, it was wet.
But it was wet.
It's wet on my head.
Yeah, was that you? Did you do that?
Why me?
Oh, hang on.
I was talking about canoeing and kayaking down there, and the ball kept on going off, and I'm like, is that some kind of...
Yeah, because you were here as a child, weren't you?
I came here when I was 15, 16.
Look at these Gothic arches. They're amazing.
That definitely was like water on there, yeah. There must be water there. I'm not-
It's, Kenny, it's got to be 15,
I know,
20 feet
I'm not
thick.
doing that at all. I'll see. I'll check, I'll find it. I've got to be water. What?
I don't know, but it said water in it.
I did? Why?
Come on, was that you with the water? Did you do something with the water there?
Why?
That's that. I've never ever heard on this box keyboard or organ kind of. Did you hear that music?
Yeah. I'm going to think there's got to be water here somewhere. Oh, there must be, man.
What's going on? There's something going on in here.
Oh! There is
Oh,
water.
hang on, there is water. Look, look,
There is water.
Kenny.
Yeah? Look!
Where?
Look, what is that? Look!
It's like, yeah, it's like a stalactite kind of thing.
There's water there.
Yeah, no, but if you look down there, Ken, that's a puddle. How did we miss that? How did we?
What? Why is that?
But at least we got an explanation for it. It
All the places
wasn't
I
anything
could
freaky.
stand.
Put the other one down to a bong knee. There's
Seriously, of all the places I could stand, the one that would take anything in water.
unbelievable. Isn't that a strange noise? Have you ever heard a noise from the spirit box
I know.
like that before? Kenny's freaking. Did you go into that tunnel at the other end?
Down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went all round there.
Great.
I'm going to go and check the other hole.
Okay, mate. For sure.
Another big room.
Right. Let's try some different gadgetry if we can. Whoa. These are the windows. Oh, bats in here as well. Oh, do you see it? Look, you see it swooping?
Yeah,
Oh, there he goes.
not sure if people can at home though.
Oh, right. It's just flying back and forth. But they're the windows, so there's patently no way that anybody can be up there. It was that one. I don't care how tall you are, you're not going to be able to be seen through there. What is through there? Is that another tunnel? No. No, it's not. I think we're on the far edge now. That underground bit though, it's got a real feel to it. I wonder what was kept in there.
Don't forget to share this.
No, absolutely,
This one?
please. Share as
Share
much
this
as you
post.
can. Share it with as many people as you possibly can, and you stand a chance to win one of our amazing little badge prizes. They are incredible. So let us done that. Let's head in this direction. Oh, hello. Right, got a gauge meter on now. Let's see if we can find anything around there. Oh, getting a little bit of sound. Oh. So many things to tell you about this place because the history is incredible. Priors here as well, very, very famous, some of their names too. Now hang on, let's see if I can get in where Tony is. Through this little door here. This is just, what an opportunity to come to a place like this. I'm going to have to go around, I think. At the beginning there was an awful lot of monks here, And as it got closer and closer to the middle 1500s, when Henry VIII chose his own religion and closed down places, well, closed this place down, there was only 4 or 5 here for a while. But what I'm going to do is tell you the sexy story.
Should we tell that after in part 2? Because we'll be splitting soon.
Okay.
We probably just need some atmosphere. Like, that was great having that on before. And
Right.
me walking around showing it.
It's actually still on.
Yeah.
You'll hear when the gauge meter goes off, if it picks anything up. It's scanning for energy. You can also pick up if it's making any kind of noises too. Oh. It's not getting much now. And I'm staring down at the River Wear, which is over here. And a bridge and a dark, scary wood with even more stories. The moon's just coming through in between the castle walls in the far distance. And we're being buzzed by bats. Imagine what life would have been like if you were used to being in a stinking city, in Durham back then. It was a stinky place. To come out here and be free to do all of the things you weren't allowed to do. I'll tell you the rampantly sexy, I mean rude, sweary, very naughty story that we've heard about the monks who were here in our second part. So make sure that you become
Time to split it then.
a supporter, and please do become a supporter and join us. I'm going to tell that story right now from the place where it all happened, next to the bridge that is integral in this sexy tale. So join us on the other side. Tony, how do people do that?
Yeah, if you're on Facebook, just hit the link in the video description, become a subscriber, and part 2 will be there. And join the channel if you're on YouTube. Part 2 will be there for you, and everything
Brilliant.
else.
I hope you do. Now, Tony, if you'll come with me, I just want to, let's start the second half with a bit of juicy history this time. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.